Alright, this is talk 30, Subject Energy Modeling Using Energy Plus. My name is Karen Saliba. I'm going to first introduce what is Energy Plus. Energy Plus is a building simulation program which is used to model energy use and water usage in buildings. The workflow is going to be as follows. First of all, we're going to sketch a model in SketchUp. Then we're going to feed that model to OpenStudio. Now what OpenStudio is, it's the interface between Energy Plus and the user. So Energy Plus can only read IDF files. So what OpenStudio is going to do is going to take all of your inputs, your model in SketchUp, with your other inputs such as space sites, loads, schedules. It's going to transform all of that into an IDF file, feed it into Energy Plus. Energy Plus is going to do the simulation and then feed the results back into OpenStudio so the user can see the results. So I'm going to start by sketching a small model in the SketchUp Google. This is SketchUp. Okay, first of all, I'm going to download a template. This template will contain everything I need from loads, schedules, space types. What?
You just saved it.
Okay. Okay, I picked large hotel, where you're going to see all the different space types that's going to be there. First of all, I'm going to start by sketching the footprint of my building. Sorry, this is too small, I can't really see. Okay, I'm going to divide that in half. And that as well. Okay, and now I'm going to select this footprint and click on that. This is the space from diagram. It's going to create spaces from my diagram. I'm going to create 2 floors. Now these are my spaces. This is the render by boundary condition, where you can see the boundary condition of each space. Now as you can see here, the blue color is for the outside walls. So it takes every space and consider it as a space with outside walls. No surface or exchange between a space and another. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to select my model and I'm going to match my surfaces. So now SketchUp understands that each space is connected to another space, and this is why you're going to see the green color. After doing that, I'm going to assign each space to a space type by clicking on Attributes, having downloaded the large hotel. I'm going to take the 90.1 guest room. Now by default, SketchUp takes every room and consider it as a guest room. I'm going to take these 2 parts and assign them to be corridors. So I'll go to 90.1, large hotel corridors. I'll assign this space to be a lobby. And now what you can do is that if you want a space type that is not in our template, I can go to Plugins, OpenStudio User Script, you have to create an account to use these user scripts. Go to building components library and get a space type. Here, you can create your own space. I'm going to use ASHRAE 90.1, this climate zone, and let's see if we make the space a supermarket. Now it's going to download all of the schedules, the constructions, the loads that are associated with that space type. Still loading, it's completed. So now I go to attributes. These are the ones that I have downloaded. I'm going to use these sales. Okay, now Energy Plus doesn't care about spaces. It cares more about thermal zones. So I'm going to pick these two guest rooms to be one thermal zone. Sorry. New thermal zone. And these other two. This corridor and the lobby. And you can even combine two different space types into one single zone, thermal zone. So that's what I'm going to do here, just to demonstrate that you can do it. After that, I'm going to select the entire model. Just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to pick any thermostat, say the guest room, and I'm going to say yes to ideal air loads. That way you can have feedback from Energy Plus without assigning a mechanical system to your building. Now I want to show you something else, how to create windows. SketchUp will just understand that any surface that you draw on a face will be a window. You can as well go to the user scripts, and you can create your own user scripts, by the way, and say set window to wall ratio, and I'll use that, and that would be my window to wall. Or what I can do is go to plugins and, for example, add an overhang 0.5. That's okay. And there's many other stuff that you can do, but we're not going to discuss right now. Now, after doing that, I can open.
Do you have external louvers?
External, yes, there is some external louvers.
Show us what options are available.
Okay, I need to search for it though.
No, go for it. Not now.
Okay, I'll do that at the end.
Okay.
Alright. Now we'll open Studio. Now this is where I'm going to pick my weather file as say San Francisco. This is the schedule tab where you can set your schedules and play with them as much as you'd like. This is the construction where you can see construction sets, the constructions and materials. For example, air gap, thermal resistance, etc. These are the loads, people loads, light loads, electrical equipment. Now the most important tab would be the facility tab, where I'm going to show you a space. For example, space 101. These are the loads assigned to the space, the number of people, the lighting. Now if I pick another space type, for example, let's pick a bakery. And put it right here. Now you can see that there's a gas load that has been added to that space. And this is how OpenStudio works. But I'm going to delete that. and then continue. I'm going to run the program just to see the results. I haven't assigned any HVAC system, but you can still run it since we said yes to ideal air loads. Now this is the Energy Plus doing all of the simulations, etc. Okay, it's finished. Now we go to results. You can see this is the electric consumption for each month. We don't have any natural gas in our building. District cooling consumption, district heating consumption. And you can see here there's a detailed results tab, but we're not going to look into that. Now let's assign an HVAC system. For example, thermal zone 5. I can go here and pick a HVAC package terminal heat pump. Okay, that's for thermal zone 5. Now I can create an HVAC loop for different zones. Let's say I'll pick the package rooftop AAB. And I can assign that system to different zones. And that's how that works. Okay. So by clicking here, I can check thermal zone 1, 2, and 3. Now if there's a hyperlink here, you can see the chilled water loop as well. This is the demand side and this is the supply side. You can check the hot water loop. Or you can go back to your VAB with reheat. You can click on the fan and change the fan efficiency and anything you need to do. Let's pick something with gas in it and assign that to thermal zone 4. And after that, we're going to run it again. So now we have assigned an HVAC system to our building. Almost done. What?
Louvers. 10 minutes left.
Okay. Now this is a prettier picture, as you can see. There's some gas consumption because in the HVAC system we picked gas for heating. And you can see the detailed results here. Material equipment, material lighting, electricity consumption, etc. And you can go for these detailed reports here. And that's about it. Any questions?
Yes. Sorry. The way it works is if you want to ask a question, you pick this thing and ask the question. It's called TalkBack.
Okay. What do you want to ask?
Alright.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, the first program you built your own model.
SketchUp.
Yeah,
Yes.
which you exported to the other. Can you import any model which was built on other softwares like Revit?
No, you cannot import.
You have to build your own model.
Yes, but you can use AutoCAD. There's a way if you can use AutoCAD to build your model.
Okay. As a background, maybe.
Maybe as a footprint or
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Can you what parameters can you change for lighting? Do you have any idea or anything
Yes.
into that?
You can change whatever you want. You go to
Right.
load,
Okay.
light definition.
Mhm.
Let's search for the ones that we have used. That works. Okay, let's say we used that one. So you can see it depends on the one that you use. For example, ASHRAE 189.1, large hotel corridor, it uses that value. So you can just put, for example, 50 watts,
Okay.
and not use that value, and then go to your space
Mm.
and play with the multiplier here. I mean, how many 50 watts do you have, for example? Example, 3, I don't know. That's the way to do it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you show us just the output model, the output of it, the program?
You mean the results?
Results.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically you get an electricity consumption.
Yeah, this is the electricity consumption of everything, of the plant, of this is cooling. I mean, you can see here, there's the purple color is for pumps.
Okay, so how do you get these numbers? How does this like come up with these numbers?
Well,
There's demands, how does it work? Does it factor those all in?
yes, everything you see here, these are all inputs that we
You
took
inputted
from-
all the like demands of
Yes,
lights of
yes.
the room.
You remember in SketchUp when I downloaded the template?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that template, there's the construction of the walls, for example, the demand that we have, such as people, ventilation, infiltration, equipment.
Okay, so you put all the occupancy, all
Yeah,
those
everything.
factors, you put them in.
Everything. See here, people definitions, you purge for the ones that you used in your model, but the purge will take a little bit of time. But see, for each space site, there's a people and a people schedule assigned to that, etc. And you can play with those. I mean, if you use schedules, for example, let's say large hotel active equipment priority. You can play with your schedules, and you can zoom in for example, 15 minutes. If you want to make it more detailed, your schedule.
Schedule.
For example, every 15 minutes you can just, or 1 minute, but usually people won't do that. Etc. And you can assign priorities, for example. You want Wednesday to be priority 1, so you would just click on that and click on Wednesday. And then Wednesday would be on priority 1, etc. Anyone else? No? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.